Stare at walls and fill the blanks with my thoughts. Won't be long before I'm standing away from home, yeah. Don't tear my name up just because I found my way, but it's cause I found my way that you calling me lost. Why would you go for the music? What if they don't like it? I'm stressing like every day. Get educated, I hate the curriculum. Rather get up and get chasing the bag. Just listen to us, you way too young to deal with.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy JD Dyer. And first of all, I'd like to give out a shout out to my friend, my best friend, my boy, Uda Nation, for allowing me to use his song Lost in the intro. And if you like the song, please check out the link in the description. And you can go check out my boy and support his music. Hello. And now, I know it's been a while, believe you me. If things went exactly the way you want them to, I would have done maybe 100 videos by now, but that's the way life works. And I know it's been a while, and I know you missed your boy. So that's why today I'm coming back with another bang. I'm going to be talking about the next Marvel movie which is coming up. And that's of course Thor Love and Thunder. And I'm going to be giving my theory juice. I'm going to be getting every theory correct in this video. Now, for some of you who got problem, if you don't want any spoilers, this is your cue to leave the video right now. And come back later and see how your boy gets it right. Because I'm getting it. Again, I'm going to be using some facts from other videos, from other movies and TV shows which have passed to make my theories correct. So if you're not caught up with Marvel shows and movies and you do not want to be spoiled, this is your cue to leave. That's it. Go now. And now for those of you who are ready to hear this fire, this juice, here we go. Now, Thor Love and Thunder is coming out next month. Alright? It's your boy Thor. And this time there are two Thor. There's Thor, Chris Hemsworth, and Thor, Natalie Portman. Now, my theory here today is going to be how exactly Natalie Portman got her powers. Now, to her by accident. Now, in the comic books, we know that this actually caused cancer. So, because of her interaction with this reality stone, it caused cancer. And this actually makes sense because we know from Avengers Endgame that the Infinity Stones actually offer up a lot of gamma radiation, and it was this gamma radiation which killed our boy Tony Stark, Mr. Iron Man. So we know actually this is feasible. It's very possible she got this cancer from the ether, and which is being confirmed to my knowledge, unless otherwise. But according to what I know, that's the route we're taking, even. Alright, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, if you've seen the trailer, you see that Jane Foster's Thor is handling Mjolnir, which was Thor's old hammer. The last time we saw Mjolnir was in Avengers Endgame, but that was Mjolnir from Thor 2. But the current Mjolnir was actually broken by Hela in Thor 3. And now, if you remember, Jane Foster wasn't actually in Thor 3. So then now here begs the question. Actually, 3 questions. 1. Where did Jane Foster get her powers? 2. Who fixed Mjolnir? 3. Why does Mjolnir obey Jane instead of Thor? If it's fixed, why doesn't it go back to Thor, and why does it go back to Jane? And there are a lot of possible answers to this question. You've got the idea. If you watch Doctor Strange and the Multiverse, and think about it, maybe it's a different Jane, which is an idea I've seen online. People have been betting maybe it's Jane from another universe, but I don't think it's Jane from another universe. I've also seen some ideas, like if you watched WandaVision, how Monica Rambeau got her powers when she passed through the dome around Westview created by the Scarlet Witch, and that's how she got her powers. And we're going to be seeing more of her in the Marvels, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. It could be that Jane Foster was actually Asgardian. All this while she actually had some Asgardian blood in her, and that's why she was so, how you say, attracted to the Asgardian mythos. She was so into Norse mythology. So much so that you don't think she's an actual physicist and more of a Norse historian. But while that might be feasible, I don't think that's the case. I think it was just more of her own scientific curiosity and her need for scientific inquiry, which led her to discover Thor and Bifrost and all those other Asgardian technology. But then that begs the question, where did Jane get her powers from? Here's a more feasible answer, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but I'm not going to be wrong. This is going to be correct. I think it all happened when Hulk snapped his fingers at the end of Avengers Endgame. Why do I say so? This is because, as we've already discussed, when he snapped the fingers, he snaps. A lot of radiation, gamma radiation, went throughout the earth. Now, as we've already discussed earlier in this video, Jane had the ether implanted into her, which was a reality stone, which basically gave her the power to change reality, although she didn't use it much. But it basically gives the user the power to change the reality. So it could have been that Jane was suffering from this cancer, and at the point when Hulk snapped his fingers, there's a chain reaction, and then therefore she's able to change reality just enough that now she becomes the mighty Thor. So this is not going to be a Thor from another universe. this is going to be our Jane Foster who turns into Thor. So there's going to be 2 Thors in our universe. That's going to be correct. Now, who fixes Mjolnir? Well, in Avengers Infinity, we met the dwarf guy. I've forgotten his name. I'm not going to research that name. I might mention it in a future video, but I'm not going to research that name. But we met the dwarf guy who played some character on Game of Thrones. Now that dwarf is actually the smith who made Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. So he could have been the one who fixed it. But we know that's Mjolnir from our universe, not from a different universe. So we know that much is true. So that's possibly how Mjolnir was fixed. Or it could be that again, because if she is from another universe, which again I don't believe, but if she is from another universe, it could be that the hammer responds to her as Thor and it fixes itself. It could be that one of the conditions which Mjolnir has to those who are with. Then which begs the question, if Mjolnir could fix itself, then why didn't it fix itself when Thor needed it? Maybe because at the time it broke, Thor was no longer worthy to be Thor, according to Odin's definition of Thor. It could be, it could not be. And then the third question, why does it answer to Jane instead of Thor after it's fixed? Well, here comes my point. Like I just said in my previous point, it could be that Thor is not worthy according to the specific instructions which Odin had set for someone to bear the mighty hammer Mjolnir and have the powers of Thor. So because he's no longer worthy, maybe because of self-doubt, maybe because of the depression he's feeling, so he can no longer handle Mjolnir. But he can handle Stormbreaker, you see. Like that. But he could also handle Mjolnir in Avengers Endgame, which are all good points. However, he could handle it in the past. He couldn't handle it in the present. So it could be Jane Foster is more worthy than Thor of being Thor, which is kind of dumb, but this is the direction we're going with. The MCU now, the MCU, they're going to be more. It's complicated, but anyway, yeah, it makes sense according to them. It might be interesting to see. I don't know how they explain it, but that's just my take on it anyway. So, yeah, that was my theory. So what do you think? I want to know. And I keep telling you, I'm going to be correct. If you think I'm going to be wrong, that's your fault. I'm correct. I know I'm right. And after saying all that, that brings us to the end of this video. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me. If you stuck with me up to this end, and I'm just so excited for the next movie to come out, Thor Love and Thunder. And for all of you my thieves, nerds and nerdheads, until the next video, see you later.
Up on the list, then I grew up on a run.